Okay, you guys, so we are back with another banging video. Honey, when I tell you that Offset is the real G, Offset is the real mother G. Because Cardi B has their Little Miss Drama tour going on, right? And you know what? The tour is going good. Some hiccups, a little blooper. It's natural. It's kind of giving Katy Perry, the internet troll Katy Perry over her tour, but it's not bad as Katy Perry. And when I say it's kind of giving Katy Perry, it has Cardi B's gimmicks. It has their personality in there, and it's authentically Cardi B. It is unapologetically Cardi B. But shout out to Offset because Offset was there. And when I learned that Offset was there, I was shocked. I was shocked to learn that Offset was there. So it said that Offset had appeared to be back. I think they said that he was backstage or something like that, cheering her on, motivating her, and all of that. I haven't seen any images of him, but I'm doing some research, and because I was looking at who was there, and it says Offset was there. He was backstage giving her a little prep talk. 50 Cent has been vocal online about, trolling, but irrespective of the fact that he was trolling, he was amplifying her visibility around the tour. So he was basically adding some essence to the tour, reminding people that the tour was going on. It is said that Steffon Diggs was linked to the appearance and backstage support earlier in the tour, though their rumored breakup was added to the drama. I don't know how true it is if Steffon Diggs was there, because I was questioning how it is that we were not seeing Diggs, but it is said that Steffon Diggs were there. Now, other hip-hop influencers showed up there. As you guys can remember, we had Tyler stepping in one night. We had Kalani. We had Normani. We had Kelly Rowland who was there and all of that jazz. Now, I think I'm seeing a rumor somewhere about Jay-Z showing up to support Cardi B. I don't think Jay-Z is going to show up at Cardi B's show. Jay-Z is not going to do that. He shows up at the top events, and he doesn't even like to be out there like that unless it is something that he's out to support his wife with. He's not the kind of guy to truly be out there like that. But I must say, to be very honest, this is Cardi B's first solo tour. She has been on tour before, but this is her first solo tour, and for it to be her first solo tour, the numbers have done well. And she has been locking it down. Yes, she fell off the chair. It happened. Yes, she had asthma. It happens. You can't knock her down because she has no control over that. But all in all, I have to say, kudos to her for pulling off an amazing tour. It's not the most polished. It's not the most epic tour that you'll see, but it is uniquely Cardi B. It is unique to her. It had that little, comedic moment. It had that little ratchet moment. It had the moment of her being herself, clapping back at Bia, because she loves to clap back even when there's no reason to clap back. So even when she was clapping at Bia, she was truly being authentically herself. That is what she's known for. She's known in the streets for the dramatics, the theatrics, the drama, and she was giving all of that and a lot more. And what I noticed is that after the show, she would have an after party. So if you're still feeling hyped up and if you're still feeling jammed up, she comes out and she parties with the people. She parties with her fan. Even when she's tired, she's still putting on a show after the show. And, you have to be honest and say, kudos to Cardi B. She did her thing, and I think she did really well. Whether you love to love her or you love to hate her, you guys know when it's time to speak the truth, I'm gonna always stand 10 toes on being honest. She did amazingly well for her first single tour, and you could not ask her for more, to be very honest. Because she basically explained that she was out of money, she was over budget for the tour. I would have liked to see a few artists popping in and, and stuff each night. But remembering that she was over budget for the tour, you have to really sympathize with her on that. But she did well. She did well for a one-man show. So I have to say kudos to Cardi B and her Little Miss Drama tour. She is not the greatest artist, but she's one of the greatest entertainer in the business, and I've got to hand it to her. So kudos to her on that. And I can't wait to see what she does after this tour. I honestly cannot wait to see what she does career-wise that doesn't involve Steffon Diggs, right? But if I'm wrong about Offset being there, because I'm seeing and I did check my source and I did fact check. Fact check is telling me Offset was there backstage keeping a low profile, and he gave her a prep talk. So let me know if I'm wrong about that. And it said that Steffon Diggs was there as well to support her backstage. They weren't front row and center, but it is said that both Offset and Steffon Diggs showed up. I'm not sure if it was on the same night. I don't think it was, because it would be, because I think it would have caused some tension between Offset and Steffon Diggs, because Offset really doesn't like Steffon Diggs, and that's something you have to understand, and you can't blame him. If I was in Offset's shoe, I wouldn't like Steffon Diggs either. Would I be going to war with him? Absolutely not, but I wouldn't like him either, and I'm just being honest. Well, let me know what you guys think. We're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.